Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Brandon. Just wanted to let you guys know how Meps goes and how it works. I've only been there once, and I'm gonna go again in a couple weeks. Meps is pretty much where you take your Asvab and your physical and stuff like that. They test and stuff. It's I live in Miami, so. The nearest one to me is in Doral or in Coral Gables or something like that. So your recruiter will take you to MEPS, whether it's Army, Navy, whatever. I'm going for the Navy. You go there, they give you like a name tag at this front desk. They give you like this name tag with your name on it, and they tell you to sit down. No, they tell you to put your stuff, all your belongings in a closet, all your cell phones and watches and everything in a closet, and then to have a seat, and then whatever, they're gonna call you. While you're sitting down, there's probably 20, 30 people there from different branches of the military, trying to either taking the ASVAB or they're already just recruiters just there. There's a big TV. You just watch CNN, just news. The news is on, and you wait to be called, and then when they call you and they run your fingerprints. They get all your fingerprints, and they take a picture of your face, and you need your ID and your social when you go there. Another thing before I get into everything else, tattoos is they have waivers, but they don't really give waivers to just anybody. If you have they say your tattoo has to be smaller than your hand. It has to fit in within this square or whatever you wanna. So if you have I have a tattoo here, I can cover it. I have a tattoo here, I can cover it. I have another one on my leg. Whatever you have, and over here too, you can, as long as you can cover it, it's okay. Nothing above the neck, so it could be from the shoulder, the collarbone down, or whatever. Hand tattoos also, I heard with the hand tattoos knuckles or whatever, that they don't accept that. For the Navy, Coast Guard's even harder. They don't have any tattoos. I had gauges. I had 0 gauge plugs, and then I had to take them out, and they closed in probably a week. So you have to make sure you're to the standard before you even waste your time talking to a recruiter. Taking the ASVAB test or whatever. So, anyways, so they called me up. I took my fingerprints. I took the picture. Then they told me to follow this line to some room where some computers are at, and there's people taking tests and stuff. And then the lady asked me, she's like, "Is this your first time taking the ASVAB test?" I said, "Yeah." And she's like, "Alright." So she sat me at some computer. Then she started clicking, first time test, format, whatever. And then it started. And the subjects on the test, there are 8. Wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's automotive information, which is cars. Shop information is what's a screwdriver, what is a whatever. Mechanical comprehension, which is gears and stuff. And then they have assembling objects, which it's kind of weird. It's I don't know. They have general science, arithmetic, reasoning, and mathematics knowledge, word knowledge, paragraph comprehension, electronics information. So, those are the subjects. If you're looking to get a good job, if you're really good in science, really good, aviation or electronics, aviation, and my cousin's in the Navy right now. He's in Oklahoma. He's working on airplanes and stuff. He's not scraping paint or anything like that. And that's another thing. If you go on DES, that's what they say, that you'll be doing that. I don't know. I haven't, but they say that don't go on DES because they'll give you the bad job. You'll be stuck doing stuff you don't want to do for the next 4 years. So pick a good job, and then once you take your test, you could go back on the computer and you can match it, see if you qualify for the job that you wanted, and then you gotta also see if the job opening is available at that time. If not, I don't know if you could wait or whatever. I'm not really sure. So anyways, I took my test. After I finished, there was like a personality test, tapas or something like that. Tapas, I don't know. I forgot what it's called. And then it just kind of asks you like if you're afraid of heights or are you a leader? Would you rather this or that? And then it kind of like tricks you towards the end. And then besides that, and then you finish. You have to wait in the room again with everybody else, and you gotta wait for your recruiter to come back. Hopefully your recruiter's not gone, because I've seen people when I was there. The only time I've been there was people waiting there for like 5 hours, 6 hours, just waiting for their recruiter to come back. And my recruiter was gone, but I was waiting for like an hour, so I wasn't like mad or anything like that. And so I got a 49 or 48, which is not that good. But in order to get in, you need higher than a 35 or a 31, something like that, in the 30s, if you graduated from high school. I got my GED, so if you graduate with a GED diploma or whatever, you have to get higher than a 50. So I missed it by like a point, 2 points. I was like real discouraged and whatever, but I'm going to take the test again in 2 weeks. I have to start studying and whatever. My recruiter got like, when he took the Asvab, he got like a 33 or 34 or something like that. So, it just depends if you graduate with a GED or if you went to high school and finished all 4 years of high school. That's on you. So they print out this sheet, and it tells you your scores, your general score, and then you could go on the computer, and the job that you want, you can match and see if you qualify or whatever. Let me see what else. That's pretty much my experience. The tattoo thing and the piercings and your criminal record, and also traffic tickets. When I was at the recruiting place or whatever, there was like another person there, and this person had like a lot of tickets. Like a lot of tickets. I guess there's like a certain number that you can only have so many tickets, car tickets, driving tickets, or whatever. And that person, they told her she couldn't get in because she couldn't enlist because of all her tickets. Also, I think if you're in a certain amount of debt, like if you owe a certain amount of money, like you also can't enlist. I think criminal charges. I think any criminal charges or whatever can disqualify you. Also, I heard if you have like problems, like physical problems, like maybe asthma. That also. When I was a baby, I had stitches. I told my recruiter like I had stitches when I was a baby, and he said that was fine. So I don't know. You just gotta talk to your recruiter. Some recruiters will give you a waiver for certain things, and others won't even look twice at you. So you just gotta talk to the right recruiter. My recruiter's real cool. He's a real nice guy. And so I'll be taking my test in a couple weeks. But if any of you guys have any questions or anything at all, just let me know. Study, get in shape. You definitely want to get in shape. You have to do like 60 push-ups and 60 sit-ups, and then you have to run 1.5 miles in under 13, so 13 flat. So there's this really cool app that I have that I've been like keeping track with. It's the Nike running one. I can't pull it up there. Hold on. It's this Nike running one, and what you do is you press start, begin, and then it says begin workout, and then you run. Like I've ran a total of 10 miles, 10.39 miles. And it keeps up with you. Like if you run outside, it'll tell you, okay, you completed 1 mile in 8 minutes or whatever. And it's a really good way to keep up and like improve and stuff like that. So yeah, 60 push-ups, 60 sit-ups, 1.5 miles in 13 minutes. Push-ups and sit-ups first, and then run your 1.5 miles. it's definitely not easy. I smoke, so it's hard. I stopped smoking, but when I first started running, when I first tried to do it, I couldn't run. My lungs were like I was out of shape. I quit smoking now. It's been probably like close to 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks, and I mean I feel a lot better. Like my face, like my face was like a real like I don't know. My face has cleaned up, and I could run further. I could run faster. You just last longer running, and also you just feel better, bro. You could start eating healthier. So yeah, definitely stop smoking if you smoke. And yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer it as best as I can. And that's it.